My name is Mike Bissonette. The Senior Vice President of Strategic Operations at Aerovironment.
Hey, Mike, tell me what's your perspective or your definition of leadership?
Leadership, in my view, is the ability to, or the endeavor to take a group of people and um, carry them through an activity, major activity. A lot of times it's programs, business activity of some kind, but the ideal leadership is to somehow uh, uh, get a group of people to accomplish some major goal or activity.
Tell me about if you've had a major influencer or influencers in your career.
Well, I think the biggest influence to me has been my sports activity. I find a lot of analogies between sports and leadership in sports with leadership in business. And so that's carrying that into the business world has been a huge benefit to me throughout my career. In terms of people, I like studying people. I'm very critical, so it's hard for me to have a particular hero or idol. Uh, but I also have strong faith, and I believe that the best leadership comes from uh, people in history who we've. Uh, oh, okay. My wife just walked in and made a lot of noise. So people in history who have led great events, and I actually look into biblical history. I think a person like Jesus was a phenomenal leader, and one of our patriarchs, Joseph, and his life, if you're familiar with that, he was humble and he was a fabulous leader. So those people give me the model to live by and to lead by.
How would you say the best way to develop a winning culture happens?
Well, part of it is you have to have a good group of people. You have to have a good um, objective, good mission. I think the best cultures and the best winning groups are those that understand how to take all the pieces, all the individuals, and maximize the total group output by using them in the best way. So you have to be kind of insightful, discerning. You got to mentor at times, and you may have to get certain people into roles that they wouldn't otherwise think they could do or would want to do.
Just like sports.
Yep, exactly.
Um, hey, who do you go to for advice?
Well, um, I go to different people for different kinds of things. Even though my father didn't even graduate from high school, he's always been someone who could give me good advice on just being the right kind of person. He gave me the right kind of morals and put me on track to be conscious of all my actions and to really push myself to be the best I can be. And at the same time, respecting others and doing the right thing. So that kind of advice and upbringing has been invaluable to me. And other than that, I'm a believer that we all need advice from someone. I go to other leaders in the company when I have questions. Sometimes I search for people who are expert in a particular area. Today we go on the internet. We can find almost any information we want on the internet. but that's kind of, what I do.
Cool. Anything specific that keeps you up at night?
Well, what keeps me up at night are the little things now. It used to be the big things, the big game plan. I've gotten to the point in my life, in my career, that I want to enjoy life. I want the thing that keeps me up probably the most is the where my children are at. I have 4 children, all in different stages of their life, and I'm much more concerned about their future, where they're going, and how they're going to survive in this world than I am today about my own.
Absolutely, I got you there. The last couple of questions. I know you do a lot of good work out there. What do you do to make a difference?
I think, one is, I believe as a leader you have to lead by example. You've got to constantly learn and foster that within organizations. So I'm constantly trying to learn myself about different things, but I focus a lot on mentoring others. There are people that with the right attitude and coming from the right place that you just want to help. And I see that in not just at work but everywhere. I've had the pleasure of meeting some really cool younger people that need a little bit of guidance, and with a little guidance they can go a long way. And I get fulfilled by that. I really enjoy that.
No, that's great. All right, these are the last couple of questions. I guess who would be a leader that you admire? I know you talked about a little bit before, but in business or sports, who would be one leader you would admire, or like, as they say, like to go out to dinner with?
Well, I really like Phil Jackson. I've had an and he's just a smart guy. Aside from him, there's some people in particular that I'm really impressed with. One person as well at the LA Economic Development Commission is Bill Allen. Great guy. I just everything about him is commendable, what he does and how he approaches things. Guys like Peter Ueberroth, and the kind of things that he's able to do, and do it in a way that isn't threatening, just with skill and tact. So those are, if I could ever sit down, if I could ever sat down with Ronald Reagan, I would love to have met him. There's certain people that just pop in my mind as people I'd like to someday sit down with.
Yeah, I can relate to that. You check out the Reagan Library; it's spectacular if you haven't already.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. All right, these are one word answers to complete. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Favorite movie or TV show?
I guess my favorite movie would have to be The Matrix.
Cool choice. What's your favorite music?
My favorite music is jazz.
Sweet.
I actually played the saxophone in high school, and I always wanted to be in a jazz band, but I played sports and they practiced at the same time, so I wasn't able to do it, but I love jazz.
I know the feeling. Well, you can get together with Bill Clinton one day. And lastly, what's your favorite food?
Oh, favorite food is the combination of a good bread, some good cheese, and some good wine.
Great choice. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.